I can't be happy. The company I used to rep just got sold, and the family's out of it. The family got bought out. Maybe they'll become a real insurance company now. Maybe.
All right.
I'm out of it. So I don't care what happens to it.
So I think we're level. Can we start here? You point up here and go this way?
No, flat there and go this way.
For some reason, I have my mind.
Yeah. One end, if you start.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a pop-up live stream. It's actually a scheduled stream, but it's a pop-up stream here at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. George is back over here. Got a little bit of craziness going on here. But welcome to GFW Trains live stream. We have got our live stream we're calling Friends Friday here. You can see behind me that we're setting up for the Midwest Division. I'm going to see if I can turn this camera here, everybody. Hold on. For some reason, it won't. Maybe my son's phone. Hey, George, can you get this so that that you can turn it this way? All right, everybody. There's George here. There we go. I think we're set. Boom. Hey. So welcome to another live stream here, Friends Friday with GFW Trains. On location. You got it. These are all our friends here in the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association, and we are setting up the modular layout that we've got here. Really spectacular setup. First time in 2 years we're setting this up. So good times. Welcome to the live stream here. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of hosting because George is knee deep doing some work over there. Hey, George, give everybody a little wave. If this is your first time to GFW Trains, that's GFW Trains. That's George, otherwise known as GFW Trains, and I am Wally, otherwise known as the guy who takes GFW Trains places. Well, we are here in the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. And if you didn't hear me already, we are with the Train Collectors Association Midwest Division. And we're setting up for a show that we're having here at the church tomorrow. It's in Wheaton, Illinois, One Line Church. Everyone's invited. It's going to be both Saturday and Sunday. We'll be setting up. We'll be running trains. It's going to be a great time. We're looking forward to it. It's the first time that the Midwest Division has set up in a couple of years. So we thought it would be fun to stream on location here. Not only stream on location, but also show a little bit of the setup. Excuse me. So there's the modules. We'll do a little close-up on the modules, but before I do that, I want to say hello to some of the people that are in the stream here. All right, I'm back, everybody. So I was trying to raise the brightness of George's phone here. It keeps going up and down and up and down. But as you can see, we've got some really cool stuff going on here. So anyway, I'm going to go through here and say hello to some people quick. James Trains, welcome. Trains O&M Scale, welcome. We've got CSX GE ET44AC, welcome to the stream. Yvonne McKenzie, how you doing today? Hey, that's cool. I'm glad you were watching last week to this week's stream here. We've got I haven't done the StreamYards here. Can I bring this? Yeah, I can. Cool. Let's see here. We've got DB Tech, Devon McKenzie. Yeah, I'm sure that there's a bit of an echo, but that's just because we're in a big room here. Trains in O-Scale and Todd Anthony. Didn't recognize me. Well, yeah, I don't have a Hawaiian shirt on tonight. Like I said, there we go. There's pizza right over there. So yeah, let me take you guys around here real quick and show you the here's the we're back here, everybody. So yeah. I'm sorry, we're in, we're out, but like I said, I wanted to show everybody these modules. These modules are really cool here. We're getting ready. If you're just joining the stream, if you've left and are coming back, sorry about that. Like I said, we're on location here, and it's a little bit of a different live stream. I'm also using my son's phone, which is a little bit different than mine. So we're in, we're out. Hopefully you can hear me. Like I said, I know that there's a bit of an echo here, but I'm going around doing a little bit of a tour of the modular division or the modular layout here. We've got, let's see, we'll start here. It's module 1, 2, and as you can see that we have a 3-track main line here, and I think this layout's going to have approximately, I'd say, about 30 modules on it. We use Gargrave's track, and it's actually set up to NMRA standards. So the modules to Trains O&N scale, the modules connect up. So each one of them, let me see if I can find one that's not built yet. They're all built here. So what they are is that they all fit into the legs, and everything else fit right here into this module. We connect up with the track, and then they've got legs. Now, as far as the electronics go, we've got them all connected up through wires and buses through the bottom here. Again, you can see over there a little bit better. We have probably, the group has approximately, I want to say, about somewhere between 70 and 90 modules that we do. 94, getting the correction there. So we've got 94 modules. I want to say this one is roughly around 35 or so modules here. Yeah. 19 feet by 40 is what we're getting. Yeah. So I'm sorry if you're putting up some comments here. I'm not able to read the comments. I'm barely able to see the screen on George's phone. I'm not sure why. But again, welcome to the stream. GFW Trains. George is over here. He's knee deep in working, where I'm doing the best thing that I know how to do, which is talk. So right. So yeah, we've got the layout's pretty big. It's pretty neat. Each one of us has a few of these modules, and we come together at these events and we put it together. All of us bring our individual modules, and when we all bring our individual modules, we put them together and make a big layout like this. Again, this is in Wheaton, Illinois. If anybody's around here near Wheaton, Illinois, you're invited to come. It's the One Line Church. Look it up. As far as the address, I don't know what that is right off the top of my head. Here we go, 1300 South President in Wheaton, Illinois here. So come on out. We'll be here on Saturday. We'll be here from 9 until 4. And then on Sunday, it's going to be 12 until 4. Operating trains, running trains. We'd love to see you. It'll be a good time, real good time. So, yeah, and beyond the live stream here, for those of you that weren't with us last week, we've got York that's right around the corner coming the following week. And we are going to be doing a York tailgate coming up on Thursday at York. So if you're out there on Thursday at 5:30 in the RV lot, look for the GFW Trains flag. We're going to have Chicago hot dogs there. We're going to have Chicago root beer there. It's going to have real Chicago flavor. And it's going to be a great time for you to come out, hang out with everybody, and brag about those trains that you either got or didn't get while you're there at York. So I'm going to swing over here real quick, and you can see George. George is putting some of these layouts, or putting this layout together. You can see this point we've got it with 5 trains, or 5 tracks. And you kind of have to zip them together in regards to the pins and the tracks as they're coming together. And then underneath, you clamp them up. So then once they are clamped and pinned together, then you can the electronics. Like I said, underneath with the electronics, there is each one of them has special clips and pins to go in and out. Hey, George, real quick, do you know why your phone keeps going dark and then light and then dark? No? Okay. So hey guys, again, if I'm missing some of the comments, I apologize. It's just that the phone that I'm using, it's really hard to read because the screen is really dim. I think it might be on a type of usage that's going to allow me to broadcast longer because of this studio. So yeah. If you go out there, we're going to have a Chicago feel. It's going to have Chicago style hot dogs, are really good hot dogs. And then, like I said, some Chicago root beer too. And the hot dogs, of course, will be Chicago style. For those of you that don't know what Chicago style is, we make our hot dogs out here with a special way, where we've got celery salt that we put on them. It's got celery salt that we put on it, tomatoes, mustard, onions, and relish. But it's really good. So, yeah, I know that the lighting here is all right, but the problem is the lighting on George's phone. It's hard to see from time to time. It goes light and then it goes dark on George's phone, and I have a hard time reading the comments on George that everybody's putting up. So again, if I'm missing reading your comments, I apologize. And it's not that I'm trying to ignore you or anything like that, but I just simply can't read them. So yeah, it's dinner time over here, so everybody's eating. There we go. I think over here I get it's a lot better for me to read everybody's comments. But again, if you're just coming through the door, welcome. Do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. Hello, Pictavid. How you doing tonight? Welcome to our stream. Yeah, I know it's at low power mode, but again, like I said, this isn't my phone. It's George's phone. So I don't want to go into it, nor do I know how to get that fixed up. But I don't know if it's low power mode or not, because it keeps going light, then dark, and then light. And I think it might be something based upon the lighting in the room here. But if you're just joining us, we are with the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association, and we're setting up the Midwest Division's modular layout right here. This is a layout that we set up. We've got 94 of these modules. This is going to be a setup that we've got with roughly 30 to 35 modules at One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. If you're in the area here, come on out. We're going to have a great time. It is going to be going from tomorrow, Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then it's going to be going on Sunday from 12 p.m. or from noon until 4 p.m. So they're going to have church here. So after church, then they're going to be having people come over here, and we'll be running trains. So yeah, there we go. So trains, O and N scales asking. Oh no, I see what you're saying. So Mr. Pickering is Wally, aren't you the guy that takes the GFW places? If you bought George this phone, it's your fault. Hey, I don't like that attitude, Victor. Yeah, I don't like that attitude, young man. So, yeah. And here you can see these guys putting together this module. This is a good example of what it takes to do when we're actually putting it together. We call it a zipper together, where they've got to line up all of the pins on the track over here. That's what they're doing right now, lining up the pins. There's two guys, and you kind of do it from the bottom up. And you use a little needle nose pliers, and as you get them lined up, then
we're outside here.
As you get them lined up, you squeeze them together.
Now we got it.
So then before you do this, I'd be remiss to mention the first thing that you got to do before you do this is you've got to go through.
That's level.
You got to go through and you've got to get all of the table legs lined up and level. So this particular one, you've got some issues that these guys are working on. Like I said, these are the modules, and these are bare right now. And as we start building it and start getting this together, as we start getting this together, we'll put some scenery on here. And by we got that time to get running trains tomorrow, it is going to be lots and lots of fun where we'll have lots of scenery on here. And hopefully, I'm either going to do a video of this or do a live stream tomorrow when we've got everything running. I think it'd probably be better if I did a video of the layout. If you haven't seen it, we've got some videos like this before. Hey, picked a vid. Thank you so much for that super chat. That's really nice. Yeah, it's going to go a long way to getting George's braces paid off because look at that smile. Next thing I'm going to do is trying to get his dimples filled in. Yeah. $5 towards a better place for George. Well, it's a smile, man. It's a smile. Like I said, George is knee deep in work here today. But getting back to the message here, like I said, this is our modular group, and as you can see, the different parts of the tracks have different things. Here, where these past where these guys are working, it branches out from 3 tracks to 5 tracks. You come around the curve here with 5 tracks, and generally, what you can do then is you can store some trains on these additional tracks, and just bring them out when we need to use them. One of the things I walked by a couple of times here, but I didn't show, is this, which we call it the Geezer Bridge. But that's the area here that we've got made that lifts up and out so you can walk through. It's set up really nice where it goes up, down, and sits in some pins where it's going to stay right every time. Yeah, I'm going to need to look at that design a little bit more closely so I can get mine all set up. But yeah, let me take everybody around here a little bit again on this layout here. Hello, Metro Amtrak, BNSF, Rail Fanner 15. Welcome to the stream again. We are here at the One Line Church setting up the Midwest Division Train Collectors Association's modular layout. Getting ready for a show. We're going to be having the show tomorrow. And on, there he is. We're going to be having the show tomorrow. And then on Saturday. One of those, if you would, George. I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. Saturday and Sunday. How many modules we got here, guys? You know in your head, so you can tell me. No, look at that, it's a shortcut.
I do it all. Sixer, that's 12.
All right, how many is that, boys?
24.
There we go. Yeah, so as you can see, we got Timmy over here in the house. Whoa, Skipperoo! George in the house. So yeah, once we get this set up, people who help with setup and the people who help with tear down, they get a chance to operate their trains on here. Hey, Burns, you welcome to the stream. Again, this is kind of an impromptu thing, kind of showing everybody what a little bit about the modular layout here that we have, the Midwest Division modular layout. It's fun. It's fun operating the trains here with the modular setup. You get a nice, huge layout. Boy, this is probably about, I'd say, less than a quarter of the size that this can possibly get. We're gonna have a huge layout here, and everybody brings their trains, and it's nice because we can run as many as 3 trains on the 3 tracks that we have. So sometimes we'll run as much as 9 trains on the layout all at the same time. I hope the stream's not glitching. It might be glitching. Hello, KNR Custom. Welcome. We are just going through the process of putting together the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association's modular layout here. And we thought we'd have a fun pop-up stream with a little bit of the how-to of how we're putting this together. Putting this together today. We'll be operating it this weekend. One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. It's going to be tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4, and then on Sunday from 12 to 4 as well. All are welcome. One Line Church, Wheaton, Illinois. All right. Looks like we're glitchy. Hold on, I'm going to pass this off to George real quick. Let's see if we can switch cameras. George, take him around a little bit.
Hey guys, so I guess I'll give you a tour of the layout. Not sure if my dad has yet or not, but currently what we're doing is we're putting pins in the modules. We already put pins in the modules, but we're putting clamps in and getting them all together so we can wire it. So far we've only done this for about a quarter of the layout, so yeah, it's two. Oh, there it is. There's Tim. Here's what the layout's supposed to look like. A couple of exceptions, like Kevin, he's not going to be here. Our modules aren't here, so I think it's going to be a little smaller than that. Yeah, so here's a pretty cool module. It's got some rolling hills on it. I think this is one of Charlie's, actually. Actually, no, this is Jim's. Yeah, so, let's see, what else? We got the big curves out. These are the widest curves we have. They're super elevated, too, which is kind of cool. Here's Mr. Rob Linky's old module. He, stopped coming around, like, when I was really little. But,
All right, look at that.
we got to get the...
Oh, yeah, you are all glitchy, George. All right, now I'm good, man.
Should I leave, then?
You can shut yours down. I think I'm good to go here.
All right.
We switched to my phone, which has got, hopefully, it's got enough power for a little while. There we go. Ooh, you know what I didn't do? You don't want to see my ugly mug. Let's see. I'm going to turn this camera around here, guys. Give me a moment. There we are. So, all right, yeah, stereo GFW trains. George need to get back to eating. So, George, come over here real quick as you eat. Let's talk about this. So, talk to me about this modular layout. What do you like best about it?
That I can show off my trains.
Oh, yeah. So, who do you show them off with, George?
The people who come and see the modular.
Yeah.
And to some of the club members too.
That's right. What'd you bring to run?
I brought the Vision Line Big Boy, the JLC Big Boy, the Vision Line Challenger, and the Cat 4.
Woo! Look at that. There we go.
Yeah. Gonna try and convince Tim to combine our reefer trains, although I don't think he's gonna let.
Yeah. How many reefers would you have if you combined the two reefer trains, George?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh yeah, George, you got $5 for the you got $5 super chat. You owe Miss Pictovid a song.
Right now.
Right now, dude. Look at this, right in front of everybody. Come on. She'll be coming around about. Look at there. There's all these guys watching George do a little song. That was a nice one there, Pictivin.
No. Next stream. We'll do it next stream. I promise.
No, you got to pick a train
I'm not
song.
doing it now.
Any train
No,
song.
I don't want to do it now.
Oh, look at this. George is live karaoke. Hey, if you're just coming in the stream, welcome to the stream with GFW Trains. We're doing a little interview with George. This is Wally behind the camera. We're at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. We're putting together Midwest Division Train Collectors Association's modular group. Also, if you weren't with us last week, we made a big announcement about the GFW Trains tailgate party over at York on Thursday at 5:30. It's going to be in the RV lot. Look for the GFW Trains flag, and we're going to, everybody's welcome. We're going to have 75 hot dogs we brought out, Chicago-style hot dogs, and some Chicago root beer, specific homemade Chicago root beer. Yep. Mr. Pictivin says he hasn't laughed this hard all week, George. So tell me more about this modular layout. You like to show off your trains. Lots of people come in and watch the trains, right?
Yeah. And so, I don't know. I like to bring big trains, and I like to bring my favorite trains. Yes.
All right, here we go. We've got these all pinned together, but we got to line stuff up a little bit more than we have. So, does anybody have any questions about the modular layout here? Since we've shown it, it's starting to come together. Kind of at a social eating break right now, but it's all good. All right, well, good. Well, hopefully we'll see you at sometime, Bernsey. We're going to be heading out ourselves on Friday, probably about, I want to say we'll probably be buttoning up things and on the road, hopefully by around 4 o'clock on Friday ourselves. So we won't be tailgating on Friday. On Thursday, if you can make it, that's fine. If not, hey, man, I know you'll be there with us in spirit. We're headed out to Strasburg. We're going to go to Strasburg on Wednesday, hit the Railroad Museum, hit the TCA Museum, the Strasburg Railroad, and then the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum. We take a bite to eat at the Red Caboose Motel. Always love that. So yeah, Mr. Pictivin, you don't have to have a module to be a part of the group, but for the most part, everybody here has at least one module to the group. We have 4 of them. There's some guys that have as many. I want to say a couple of guys have as many as like 10 or 12 modules that we've got. But the cool part is it's not although it is a part of the club, the modules are owned by the individual. So yeah. Bernsey, I'm not sure what time the party's going to end. I think it's just going to end when it naturally ends. We're staying there all night, so I think we're going to just be hanging out and talking trains. I was trying to figure out if there's a way I could bring some track and a train to run, but don't know. But yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there probably pretty late. Welcome to the Stream Rail Fan, Kimball. We're setting up the Midwest Division Train Collectors Association modular layout here at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. If you're just joining us, please do me a favor and smash that like button. We really appreciate that. It helps get the live stream out in the algorithm out there. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I'm Wally, the guy that takes GFW Trains places and apparently buys them a phone that goes dim when you need it to be bright. And there's GFW Trains right now. He's working on the modular layout. So yeah, and generally, like I said, they fit. All of the pieces, the legs and everything fit up inside these modules. So generally, I'll take you over here. You can fit a lot of modules and a lot of a train layout into a relatively small space. So I want to say this is a tray that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 modular storage can go into this. This here. Pretty neat, huh? Anybody else have any questions about the modular setup here? Gargraves track. Sometimes we have a switch yard in here, but we're going without the switch yard tomorrow. Isaiah says, still sucks that I can't go next week. Yeah, it does. I was really looking forward to meeting you. Yeah, I know it's tough when you don't get a chance to go any shows. It makes it double worse, doesn't it, Isaiah? So Mr. Pickovic said, what's the framing on the modules? I set up some for a G gauge and made a 2x4 framing, and they weighed a ton. Well, these don't weigh a ton. I'll show you the framing on this underneath here. Let me get down. So, and this is actually one of the heavier ones here, and it can be easily moved around by one person with a handle on the other side. They move it just like a suitcase. No, not 2x4s for sure. Not sure what one by there. Uses it, and then the four legs they fit up underneath the section. Let me see here. I'll get another one up over here. You can kind of see it a little bit better. Let's go underneath, and boom. So the legs all fit up into this pocket right up in here. So you take the legs off, and they fit up all into that pocket. Like I said, it's all put together with. And this is all done to specifications by the NMRA. The cool part about it is you can take these to anybody who's built their modules, and most people do, to these NMRA specifications, and you should be able to use them exactly the same as we have them on our lab. We've got this one set up so you can operate both DCS and so Mike's Train House DCS, and then also Lionel Legacy. So Bob Bukorski says, stop talking and get to work. Plans are on the Midwest Division website. Yep, for sure. Hey, Cody, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're just coming in, please smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. And one more pump on our tailgate party. We're going to be going to the York Train Show next week. We will be out there and having a tailgate party on Thursday, 5:30. It's going to be in the RV lot. We haven't been in a long time, so we're not sure what the RV lot is going to look like. What the lot is going to look like. So look for the GFW Trains flag at around 5:30. It says, do they give you plans on how to make the modular section? They sure do. In fact, you can go on the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association's website. We've got the plans on there as to how to make it. When we initially started it, we made some kits, and people could buy the kits. Yep. Yeah. We got all those voltmeters. Looking back at the this here, this is where we got all of the power running through right here. You can see that with the voltmeters and the circuit breakers and everything like that. And then we run this up through here. This is where the all of the remote operation runs through there on the back side. I don't know if you can see it or underneath. We've got all of the track power control down there, the TPCs, as well as the legacy bases down here. But this is the brains of the operation. Yeah. Yep, that's got 1.21 gigawatts of power for sure. For sure. Yeah. We always got to make sure we have a fire extinguisher on hand. There's a lot of 1.21 gigawatts of power around here. Hey, Brennan's Trains, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. do me a favor, smash that like button if you would. We're here at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, where we're getting ready for train show. So that's going to be tomorrow, Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Or I'm sorry, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Saturday from noon to 4 p.m. So BNSF Union Pacific Fan Productions says, hi, when is the train show going to be? I live around Wheaton and want to go. Oh, cool. It is, like I just announced when it was going to be, but just to remind everybody, it's at the One Line Church. I said the address earlier, but I don't remember what it is right off my head, but you can definitely look that up. It's the One Line Church. What is it? 1300 South President Street in Wheaton, Illinois. One Line Church, 1300 South President Street. Tomorrow, Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then on Sunday, it's going to be from noon to 4 p.m. George will probably be here, I would say, from about 2 to 4 tomorrow. And then he'll be here for the whole show on the next day. So, yeah. Welcome to the stream, Aaron Kleeblatt. Good to see you. Yep, that's it. 1300 South President Street. One Line, and if that doesn't get you here, remember, it's the One Line Church. The One Line Church. Love to see you by here. Brennan's Train says, I just acquired a new MTH Premier steam locomotive. It's a Great Northern S2484 with PS3. I got 5 Empire Builder Streamline passenger cars. Oh, man, that sounds like it's a beautiful, beautiful set. Beautiful, beautiful set. I hope you make a video on that because it's that's one that can't keep that one in the box. You got to get that out. You got to share it either through YouTube or running it with friends or something like that. For sure. So you see these guys here. They're putting them together. They've got it lined up. They've got it lined up, and then they're putting the modules together. Before we came online, actually, we had already leveled up all of the modules, or at least got them close to level. And now these guys are putting the modules together. See our stream numbers. We started out slow, and again, I expected that because this wasn't something we were really figuring on doing. But our numbers are coming up. Welcome to the stream. We are with the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association Modular Group, getting together their modular layout here. We thought it'd be fun to share how this process works in the process of doing this. Also promote a little bit about anybody who wanted to come out to see the modular layout operate. We will be out here tomorrow, Midwest Division Train Collectors Association. We'll be at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. Wheaton, Illinois, and that's 1300 South President Street at the One Line Church. We'll be here tomorrow from 9 until 4, and then we'll be here on Sunday from noon until 4. Anybody's welcome to come. So Randall Ellison's love the fact that the layout is triple tracked. Yeah, it is. It's really neat. Actually, I have got to get down here. There's a couple of spots around here as 4 because we've got we'll put a mountain up here, and there will be a pull through on the mountain. And we get over here, there's it actually goes to 5 tracks. Around here with the 5 tracks. All right, that'd be cool if you made it out here. If you do, we will be here on Sunday. Make sure you tell us who you are, all right? Really nice to hook up and meet everybody if you do come out here. Brennan's Train says, I hope the future to extend a 5-car passenger train into a 7 cars since they made a 2-pack, which has a sleeper and an add-on. Ooh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Here's the geezer gate, as we call it. That's where you walk in and out. So, yeah, this is. So it's the church, but actually this is the gym inside of the church. Kind of a small gym, but it's a gym nonetheless, and it's really nice. So, all right, we can see George over here. He's on his back. George down there. Oh, Brennan's Trains. Guy made a review. Everybody go check out that review of Brennan's Trains over there. And again, this is my usual stream or part of the stream where I say, hey, make sure that we support each other and check each other's layout or our channels out. We've got some awesome content. Like, subscribes to these channels, and keep this warm part of the community here with the model trains that we've got that was started. Or, this warm part of the hobby, this warm corner of the hobby in YouTube. Keep this rolling, guys. It's really nice synergy that we have in a nice group of people. So thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for being a part of the hobby, and thank you for being our friends. Yeah. Well, that's cool. First train show in Woodstock, Ontario, Canada. I bet you're excited about that. Do you have a big wad of money that you're going to spend out there? Hey, Lehigh River Subdivision, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us this evening. This is Wally behind the camera here, the guy who takes GFW Trains places. George is busy at work putting together the Midwest Division modular layout. We're here in Wheaton, Illinois at the One Line Church putting together the Midwest Division's modular layout. We thought we'd have a little bit of fun and stay on the scene a little bit on our Fridays, even though we're busy, by putting together this modular layout here. The speaker that says, I have to pay $5 to make you and George my friends. Oh, Lord. But you know what? I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Mr. Pictavid. You might have paid $5, but George and I are much cheaper than that. I'll do it for free. Yes, for sure. There is going to be a lot of fun happening. I'm going to do a video on this tomorrow, and maybe, just maybe, we'll do at some point this weekend a live stream out here at the event, because I think that is that's going to be really enjoyable for people to see. Not only the layout coming together like this, but the layout in operation. Hey, how you doing, Catnuts? Good to have you joining us this evening. We're on location here tonight at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, putting together Midwest Division Train Collectors Association's modular layout here. It's all coming together. All coming together, really nice. Hello, legend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, as you can see, even since we've been on the live stream, putting out video onto the YouTube airways here, this layout coming together real nice. Real nice. So we've gotten around the corner here, and these guys are starting to line up these pins on this side. George is starting to line up the pins on the other side. And the layout's coming together really, really nice. Really nice. It's always fun once we get everything together to get it all operating. We get it all operating and get some trains running around this layout. Not only that, but we got a lot of scenery to put on here too. Hey Ray, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. There's GFW Trains right there. He's, like I said, he's busy working. I'm busy pumping out the video here. Hopefully some people will come out and join us this weekend. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. Here, George. These guys are leveling up from the bottom to the top here. Yeah, it is a big space. This is actually a 24 modular operation that we've got going on here. And the members of our club, you put all of the modules that we have together. We actually have as many as 96 modules that we can put together. So Isaiah Hawkins is asking, do you run the trains after getting the modules connected, or is there more work needed immediately afterwards? Well, there'll be a little bit more, because then we got to hook up once the modules are connected, and we got to connect up all of the electronics and everything on that. But it's actually coming together quite quick right now. And let's see here. It says, Wally film guy, most important. Without the video, it didn't happen. Right on. I agree with that. So, Metro Amtrak BNSF rail fan says I usually don't go to train shows, but this time, since you're going to be there, I'm definitely going to go. Cool. Well, hopefully I will get a chance to meet up and see you here. Randall Ellison says, club I'm in is building a yard module for the HO layout. Probably when I go back, I'll try and get some video. That'd be great with Randall. I'd love to see that. Yep, and of course, as well as all the other layouts that are in operation. Yeah, it would be cool if we could get some signals in here. But there is another layout that operates in this area, an HO layout that's got all of that. It's really fun to operate. George operated a couple weeks ago when they set it up at a train show. Yeah, I'll try and see if I can set up a screen tomorrow. The train's running. If not, we'll definitely make a video of it. Yeah, exactly. As long as I charge my phone up. Actually surprised it's lasting this long. How big are the curves? Well, I think that the outside, I think the of these curves, the smallest curve on here is 080, if I'm not mistaken. And then whatever that outside one has got to be like 120 or something like that. So they're really, really big curves. But yeah, you can get some really, really big, neat trains coming through here. Oh, you bet. Yes, it's true. Model railroaders do love their curves. And the wider radius they are, or the larger radius they are, the better. That's for sure. That is for sure. But that's the other really neat thing about this layout is if you don't, or this modular club and this modular layout is that if you have trains that you can't run at home because you have a smaller space and don't have the opportunity to run some trains, you know, that look better on trains or on layouts with broader curves, then this is the layout for you because you can bring them out here and you can operate them and they look great. So the club is it's in the Midwest. It's the Train Collectors Association, which is a nationwide organization. Our corner of the Midwest, or our corner of the Train Collectors Association, is based there in the Chicago area, but it goes all the way down to Indianapolis. The modular group of the Midwest Division is generally a bunch of guys that are from the Chicagoland area. But you can come and join the Midwest Division or any a division of the Train Collectors Association. It is a fantastic organization, a fantastic club. We love it. I've been involved with it most of my life. And again, this is just a small segment of the Train Collectors Association. We have a lot of other big, neat social things that we do too. beyond this. But this is going to be really neat. I can't wait to. I wish that there were trains running now, but I can't wait to share this. Either, like I said, either with a video or a live stream tomorrow with all of these trains up and operating. But it should be a good time. It's going to be a good time. All right, Metro, Amtrak, BNSF, MDN, Railfan, or 15. We'll see you here. Any trains that you want to run? We'll bring a train that you want to run if we've got one here that or if we got one at home that you want to run. And make sure when you come that you tell us who you are. All right. Any train that you've seen on the GFW Trains live stream that you want to run, we'll bring it out. You can run it. Let us know. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're just rolling through the door, I'm Wally from GFW Trains. I'm the guy that takes GFW Trains places. There's GFW Trains over there. He's working hard on the Midwest Division modular layout at the one line. Yes, I am. I don't have my partner, so I'm taking it all. So we're at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. We're getting ready for a train show tomorrow and on Sunday. So if you're around, you're welcome to come. Love to have you here. Introduce yourself. We'll run some trains with you. It is in Wheaton, Illinois. We'll be here from 9 till 4 tomorrow, and then noon until 4 on Sunday. Here we go. So now we're getting some of the big power out. You saw the big power over there. We got the Z4000 coming up around here. Get it back over here by where George is at, GFW Trains. So BNSF Union Pacific Rail fan, if you do come out, if you bring it, we'll see if we can run it, but I'm not sure. We'll give her a try. We'll give her a try if you bring it out. AC 4400 by MTH. Ooh, we're getting no on that. Why? Because the MTH isn't working well on the layout? 50-50 if it works. It says, I definitely want you to bring the Norfolk and Western 611 and the Milwaukee Road 261. If you guys have it. Oh, we don't have either one of those. Got a lot of trains, but don't have either one of those.
Bring what we bring, you have to live with it. Not doing special communication.
So welcome to everybody that's here. Please smash that like button if you would. Appreciate it. Here's some more of the modules coming together. Both ends are coming together. It's like the golden spike over here. It's like the golden spike.
Everybody? I don't know. George, we've got to get all wired.
Yeah, that's right. 261 did return to steam. That's pretty cool that it's returned to steam. Actually, what style steam is 261? It's a Milwaukee Road Northern. It's based out of I want to say it's based out of Duluth, Minnesota.
In the store now.
But it's a passenger engine that's been running for a long time. It's a real favorite here in the Midwest, actually around the country. But since it's based in the Midwest here, there we go. 4S3 Northern. Hey, G. George, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. Can you take the helm for a second?
I'll have it tomorrow.
All right. All right.
Turn it.
No, pull your hand off. Hold it. It looks good. Close that.
Hold on.
That's all right. Let's work on this one. This pin here may or may not be lined up.
What's up?
Oh, that's cool. A nickel plate 759 Burke. That's a sweet, sweet engine there. 759 is the one that's at Steamtown, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you come and we're here, we'll make sure you'll be able to run. Like I said, we'll probably be here tomorrow at 2. And then we'll be here from noon until 4. That's us, George and I. But they'll be operating the layout here from 9 to 4 tomorrow. And then from noon until 4 on Sunday. It's at a church, so they're going to have worship services. And after the worship services, they'll be coming out here and joining us as we run trains and fellowship. So it's in BNSF Union Pacific Fan Productions. Are you thinking about coming out and joining us here at the One Line Church tomorrow? Oh, cool. It says, my son is one. He loves the Burke Railfan videos. Well, you can put me in that club too. Can we run the 844 and the 4014? I think that George brought the 4014, and he was kicking around whether he was going to bring the 844. I'm not sure whether he brought that or not, but we'll definitely have the 4014 here. And if you come and we've got the 4014 on the track, I'll try and make sure that you can run that, all right?
Okay, this is theirs.
Metro Amtrak. We're at a church, so I'm not sure if you want to bring the beer. It sounds like you're ready to have some fun. I would like that too. So, hey, Gus Hadley, the lunatic from Arlo, is in the house. No, I just have been saying all along. And we are at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, where the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association is putting up our modular layout. We're getting ready for operations this weekend. We're going to be displaying and running trains here both tomorrow and on Sunday. Everybody's welcome. The public's welcome. So if you live in the Chicagoland area, you can make it out to Wheaton. Love to have you here and run trains with us. So K&R Custom Model says, do we have a modular here? Our module is not here. We have 4 modules, but we didn't need the modules that we have here for the display. We had plenty of other ones, so we didn't need to get ours. All right on. Yeah. So
George, hard at work.
oh, look at that there.
You better not fall asleep
That's
on
for
the
all of
job.
you. That's Tim here from TDF Line. Well, it's not TDF Lines anymore.
Tim's Trains.
Tim's Trains.
The channel that has nothing new in the last 4 years.
Yeah, which is the thrill of it. Oh yeah, this isn't GFW. This is the guy who takes GFW trains at places. There's GFW right there. George wants to run trains tomorrow, and one of the rules is you got to help set up and take down if you want to run trains. I think I'm gonna get voted off the island because I've been too busy chatting. But I'm gonna say that my contribution is publication here. I'm trying to get some publication. So welcome Ozark and Midland Southern Railway. Glad you could join us here. All those people that are just coming online here, we are at the One Line Church. This is the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association modular groups, modular layout here. We're building it and getting ready for a weekend of running trains. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to have a good time. I'd like to welcome anybody out here that lives in the Chicagoland area or even remotely close to the Chicagoland area to come out and join us. We'll be operating trains on Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday from 9 until 4 and on Sunday from noon until 4. So lots of people rolling in here for our second hour. Welcome to the stream, Radar Diddy. If you guys are just joining us, please smash that like button. It's really helpful for the algorithm. You would do that. We may try and do some live streaming tomorrow or on Sunday too, so everybody can see the operations on the live stream, because it's really, really a neat setup here. Let me tell you guys. So, as you can see, the layout is finally coming together. I think this is the golden spike right over here that these guys are working on.
So apparently George needs his bodyguard, so I'm gonna go with him to go get his train.
All right, George has got to go get the trains. Hey, Tim, make sure you bring in my O-scale hauler, all right? Wait till you see, George has these boxes. They're called O-scale haulers. He loves it. Great for carrying around trains. I got my own O-scale hauler. When George comes back in, I'll share that. So BNSF Union Pacific Fan Productions says, can I ask a question? Shoot away, man. Shoot away. So anyone says they have a South Shore Little Joe to run on there. It's funny that you say that. I don't think anybody's got a South Shore Little Joe. I do have a Milwaukee Road Little Joe, though. And I was thinking about bringing it on here. But instead, I think George brought some heavy iron from the Union Pacific that he's going to be running. He brought 4014, 4024. I think he brought 844. I bought the GFW Trains 515. So a lot of steam locomotive that we're going here. A lot of steam locomotive. Yeah. So the cool part about this, guys, if you're just joining us, is this is a modular group. So each one of these, you can see the modules here. Each one of these is a module that generally people who are in this group have one or two of, as many as 10, and you keep them at your house. And from time to time throughout the year, usually about anywhere between 4 and 6 times a year when we don't have COVID, but this is the first time we've set up since COVID, that we get them together, we put them together, and we have a nice big train display like this. This is actually, believe it or not, even though this is a relatively big display, this is actually one of the smaller displays that we have. We're putting the tracks together, and then after we put the tracks together, we'll start putting on scenery, and it really starts to pop once we have the scenery on there. So, yeah. So you're right. We are going to put scenery and houses on it, and those come on later. Let me get underneath here for those of the guys that are just rolling in on the stream, so you guys can see what the layout looks like underneath. So here we go underneath. So these are the wires, and the cool part about this. Hey Jerry, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. The really cool part about this is that these modulars are set up to a design which are actually a National Model Railroaders Association design, and anybody who operates by their design can operate. If they move away from this area and move to, let's say, somewhere where they somewhere else, if they find a club and they've got these, they use the NMRA specifications, you can just plug your layout right into right into their modules. In fact, one of the really cool things is that we were out at a Train Collectors Association convention one time, and George met up with a group out there that had these exact same modules, and George knew exactly how to put them on. So the plugs are all the same, and on the operation that we've got here, we can run Lionel Legacy. Also, we are working into it. We're massaging it. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it up and operating this time. But we also can run the DCS on this here, Mike's Train House DCS. So, yeah, this is kind of neat, the underside here. But anyway, these legs, as you can see, there's little pockets here. But you can take the legs out of the pockets and store them inside the see it over here. Hold on a second. You can store them in the module right here in this pocket right here. That's where the legs go. You can see the straps, and it's like a suitcase, and you can stack them up, and you can put them in your garage, put them in your house, and they really don't take up that much space. So, yeah, I missed a lot of. Hold on, let me catch back up with where we're at on the comments, guys. So it says, I find it interesting that you add scenery after the module setup, unlike HO modules that are already in Scenic. Well, one of the reasons is it's much easier to store the modules. And maybe they do other ones. I'm sure that there are other groups that have the module or the scenery that they keep it on all of the time. But with O scale, the scenery is a little bit bigger, so it's a lot easier to store the modules without the scenery. So. TB Tech wants to know if Jerry Shadley is going to Kutztown tomorrow. It's my O-scale hauler. That's my O-scale hauler right there. Look at that.
About 20 years old, I think, and it still works.
It's right there. There's George's O-scale haulers. That's my O-scale hauler. $2.50.
Back in what, 1990?
Look at that. Open that O-scale hauler up. Look at this. Boom, look at that. Got the GFW Trains in there. Fast Friday, that's George's Tears car. We got the 2,000 subscriber caboose in there. Got the GFW Trains caboose. And we've got the President's Special box car in there. That's the GFW Trains 515 Special right there. Woohoo! Hey, everybody, just coming on the stream. Welcome to the stream. We got lots of people rolling through the door. Please smash that like button. I appreciate that. We stream started up relatively slowly. We didn't have a lot of people for a while, and now the stream's really heating up. Got a lot of people here. Welcome to the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, where the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association is setting up our modular layout for the first time in 2 years. And we're real excited to be here, real excited to have this show. The church is open to anybody. If you live in the Chicagoland area, please come. It is going to be both on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, the hours are from 9 until 4. And then on Sunday, the hours are going to be from noon until 4. The guys will be operating trains. George and I won't be here until about 2 tomorrow. And then we'll be here all day. We'll be here from noon to 4 on Sunday. We'll be here the whole time on Sunday, and we'll help with teardown. But yeah. All are welcome. Love to have you by here. We generally, if you come out, people like to operate trains. Here's George's O-scale haulers. Check out this heavy iron here, George. What do you got to run? I believe that looks like a Challenger and a Big Boy sleeping in this.
The JLC Big Boy, the Vision Line Challenger, and the other one we got the Cab Forward and the Vision Line Big Boy.
Ooh, no 844, George? All right. So as we're putting this together and everybody coming through the door now, does anybody have any questions about our modular layout? Here's this is a section of the layout that's about to go on right now. That's a tunnel section. It's in a couple of different pieces. You can see it in the middle here. Again, if you're in the Chicagoland area, we'd love to have you out. One Line Church, it's 1300. 1300 South President? 1300 South President in Wheaton, Illinois. One Line Church. Come one, come all. Hope to see you here. See, and here's our little guards that we're setting up. Plexiglass guards around the layout. Helps keep the hands off. Like I said, it's all coming together. It should be fun to see for everybody to see this modular layout come together. Thought it would be fun. And here we are, broadcasting live from the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. Come one, come all. We'll be ready running trains tomorrow. First time in 2 years. We have got the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association's modular layout. Ah, right. Okay, so yeah, you can see this coming together over here, the tunnel section. So we had it in the middle, and it's actually a really cool mountain tunnel scene over here. Yeah, for sure. But we love to have the little ones come in here, and this is where we spark an interest with trains. There's nothing more fun than letting a little one run trains around here. We generally do that on a regular basis, where we have a remote control. We'll hand the remote control over to somebody who's never operated trains before, and let them rock and roll with the trains, and they love it. There's just a little something to try and get people into the train world and the love of trains. And we're lucky enough to have the opportunity to come here to the One Line Church and do this. So here we are. So BNSF Union Pacific Fan Productions, you might be able to run that 1960s train. It depends on what we've got operating on the layout. Generally, what we'll try and do is everything will run either through TMCC Legacy or DCS. And with that, with your old 1960 train, that one is a little bit rougher because you have to use a variable voltage in order to make it go and stop. And we generally don't have that going on all of the time. Hello, Timothy Kincaid. Welcome to the stream if you're just rolling in. This is Wally from GFW Trains. There's GFW Trains over there. I'm the guy who takes GFW Trains' place. Is George. We're at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, setting up the modular layout here for the Midwest Division Train Collectors Association. If you're in the Chicagoland area, or heck, if you're anywhere in this area, come out to see us. We're at 1300 South President Avenue in Wheaton, Illinois. Come one, come all. We'll be open from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock tomorrow at Saturday, and we'll be open from noon until 4 on Sunday. So come in. We're welcome to hang out with us. And again, if you're just rolling through the door and you weren't with us last week, we are going to be having our GFW Trains tailgate party out at York. We're welcoming everybody from around the country to hang out and swap some stories about the York Train Show, all of the trains that you missed, all of the trains that you got, brag about that. And we'll be in the RV lot at 5:30 till whenever. Look for the GFW Trains flag flying. We're going to have some Chicago hot dogs and some homemade Chicago root beer out there for everybody. Relax and kick back, and we'll have a good time with that.
Okay. I'll bring this one over.
Yeah, you know, Randall, it is. Randall says that's fun. Wally is letting the kids that visit operate the trains. Well, it's not just me. Everybody in this group does that. And it's really, really kind of cool because one of the things that I really like is everybody here sees the big picture of putting a layout and a display like this together and inviting people in from the community, not just people who are really into trains, but also from the community to check out the trains and to check out the trains, and you know, if they're interested, let them run the trains, for God's sakes, right? Right. Yeah. The camaraderie of this group is great. That's for sure. I can't wait till tomorrow when they all yell at me for not doing anything on putting this layout together. Oh, did I say something about camaraderie? These guys are all my best friends here. You guys are great.
We're gonna wait till tomorrow.
Oh. The camaraderie. What did we talk about? The camaraderie? Oh.
I don't think that's the right pieces where I put that. No, that's not correct. I didn't think so.
Right. More people in the hobbies means that there's more stuff from the manufacturing company, that's for sure. Yes, we do have DCS, but in terms of what we've got going tomorrow, I'm not sure if the DCS is going to be operating. So bring it. Don't bring a lot. Just bring a train, whatever you want. We'll see if we can get it going. Don't be bent out of shape. If we can't get it going, that's that. But if we can't get your train going, I guarantee that we'll have something cool here to operate. Like I said, here's just a little taster what GFW Trains bought, or George brought here. See, this is George's fancy O-scale haulers that he brings all his trains in. These white ones here. And then here's mine right here. This is my O-scale hauler. That's what I bring my trains in. Yeah, George is the youngest guy here, but there are some young guys in the group. There was one younger guy that's younger than George, Mateo, that was here, and he came and left. And then, of course, we have Tim from Tim's Trains over there helping out with us. He's a valuable part of this group as well.
Yeah.
Tranquilized it. They cut the anthems back just so they could get the tire from around his neck.
They couldn't cut the tire.
They didn't have any equipment to cut the bead wires. So they ended up, the anthems grow back. They said in the spring, you know.
Oh, yeah, they've been doing it about a year.
Yeah. But yeah, it took them 2 years.
So, yeah, this is pretty neat. A little walk around the layout here as it's coming together. Again, you can see it as we've been on the live stream. It kind of come together from where everybody was putting the pieces together. Now we're putting the skirting around the side. We've got our handguard around the top here.
You gotta keep the little kids away from it. But that doesn't stop them. Though.
Tim is putting the plug in there. Right? Right?
But we do have a good lawyer. Yeah. I think he can help us.
I think he can. Yeah, exactly. The people who are young at heart are here. So, hey, good to see the numbers really climb up here in the live stream. Started out real slow, but I'm glad that everybody's joining us. If you're just rolling through the door, first off, do me a favor, smash that like button. Welcome to GFW Trains. I'm Wally. George from GFW Trains is busy at work over here, so they don't kick us out. I kid. The only person that's going to get kicked out is Tim because he's sitting down on the job. Oh, my God. So we're at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, where the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association is getting ready for our first show in 2 years. And we're so happy to be here. We're so happy to get this train layout going and together and operating for everybody. We are going to be here tomorrow from 9 until 4, and then we're going to be here on Sunday from noon until 4, operating trains. So please, if you're in the Chicagoland area, come out, join us. We can hang out, watch some trains, drive some trains. If you're here, George, the whole group will be here for the whole period of time. George and I are going to be here from tomorrow from about 2 until 4. And then we'll be here on Sunday from noon until 4. We'll be here the whole time. But the layout will be up and operating. So if you're in this area, so you got it. Sunday. The seats are free, but you'll only use the edge. See what I did there?
I'm gonna have you drug test.
See what I did there? So here's this. This is the module, the scenery module coming together. Everybody remember this? If you've been on the stream here for a while, you've seen this module go from just a couple of tracks to this is where the scenery is coming together. So BNSF Union Pacific Railway, again, I'm not sure if we're going to run the DCS on the layout. I'm hoping that we are. Like I said, bring one train, and if you want to try that MTH one, we can. If you want to try that conventional one, you can, but no guarantees that we're going to be able to run one of those. Yeah, that mountain scene is pretty nice, right? So Aaron's asking, is the cab forward with the cab in front and the locomotive on the other side? Yeah, and that cab forward is one of George's favorite engines right there. So there it is. You see that mountain coming together? That's pretty neat, huh? Isn't that neat how it comes together? Now, some of the scenes that we have on the module are pretty complex, and some of them are a little bit simple, where we just have some houses that we put on here, or we even have some plastic figures that we put on here. Rolling through the door again, welcome. We're so proud here at GFW Trains to present to you the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association's modular layout. We decided to do an on-location live stream here of us putting together the modular layout at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. We're going to be here this weekend doing a show where at the church, the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, on 1300 South President Avenue, open to the public, 9 until 4 on Saturday, and then noon until 4 on Sunday. They'll be doing services on a Sunday. So after the services, the fellowship will be held here. You don't have to come to the services to come for fellowship, but we'll be here after the services running trains. So come with us, come out here, visit us, and we'll have a good time. And like I said, if you've been with us since the beginning, if you haven't been with us from the beginning, roll back and you can see this layout coming together. Each one of these pieces, if you're just joining us, this layout is small pieces. I'll show you here. You can see it from the top, piece from about here to here, and the different people in the club own these individual pieces of this train layout, and we've got as many as this setup has 24 pieces, but we have as many as 94 pieces that we have access to and can use. There we go. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. One Line Church will be here. George and I aren't going to be here the whole weekend. We're just going to be here on from 2 to 4 on Saturday, and then noon until 4 on Sunday. But the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association will be here. We'll be operating this layout and bringing it out to you. We'd love to share this with you. So please, if you're in the area, come on out. Free of charge, open to the public. Just a bunch of guys that love to operate trains and want to share them with people. Yeah. So Jerry's asking, does GFW Trains have any of these modules? Yes, we actually have 4 modules, but none of our modules are actually on this display that we're using here. The modules that I have are, we've got them at Bilko's house. Bilko's been wanting to get those the heck out of his house, and I haven't been. Probably owe him about $9,000 in rent on those things. But like, as you can see, they're generally exactly the same. And the reason why they're exactly the same is so that you can take these modules. If you build these modules, and let's say that you move from Chicago, where we live, and we move to New York City, in theory, there should be clubs all around us are built to the National Model Railroad Association specs that you should be able to use these modules to any group that use those, and they do. We've seen different modular groups with these same modules, and all of the modules have a specification on the type of ballast that you use, the type of grass that you use, the type of plugs that you use, everything, so that you can take these modules that you see here, you can take them out to a club. In fact, we met a club out in Providence, of a club in New Jersey, and they had the exact same modules with the exact same plugs. George met up with them and ended up hanging out and able to put up and tear down the modules that they have exactly the same as these. Oh yeah, you're right. Those PGH Train Fanatic flats would be a great addition to the edges of this module. That's for sure. Train Finder Craig, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. It's been a while since I've seen you around. Love those pictures of those prototypes that you sent me, especially that switcher. Oh my gosh, that was definitely looks like you said a holy grail of your collection. It's probably a holy grail of anybody's collection. But if you're just joining us, please smash that like button. I'm Wally from GFW Trains. George is over here busy working on this train layout, and we are live with you from the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, where we are setting up the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association's modular layout. And the modular layout's coming together for a show that we're doing this weekend from 9 until 4 on Saturday and noon until 4 on Sunday. It's free, open to the public. It's 1300 South President Avenue in Wheaton, Illinois. George and I aren't going to be here all the time on both days. We'll be here from 2 until 4 on Saturday, and then from noon until 4 on Sunday. So please, if you're in the area, come by. But we have talked about this so much, we wanted to share it, come together. So if you're just rolling through the door, that's cool. Stay with us, do some chatting. But when the stream is all over, you're going to have to come back And we probably were about 2/3 of the way through the setup when we started up the stream. But you can see the layouts really come together from where we started to where we are now. So for sure. So yeah, isn't it true? How would you not? This is so cool, Lehigh River subdivision, isn't it? And I'm telling you, this is actually, I hate to say it, but this is actually the worst part. The best part is when you're actually running trains. When you're running trains, this is a really, really neat operation. So now these guys are finished the mountain setup a little bit further. Look at how the mountain setups. So Metro, Amtrak, BNSF, MDN, Rail Fanner 15. You said I already said it. Well, hold on to your hats because I'm probably going to say it about another 15 more times. Look at this. Isn't that neat?
I don't think she.
Kids would like to see some food.
We're getting close to running trains over here. I was going to button up the stream and move on to something else, but we're getting so close to running trains, I might try and stay on until we actually get some trains running around this layout. Wouldn't that be a special treat for everybody on here? Yeah, aren't those rock climbers cool on here? So the animals that are in the stream are bears. So Jerry, yeah, it'd be cool if we get a lot of visitors here. If we don't get a lot of visitors, that's fine too. Because honestly, one of the best parts about this is just a bunch of guys getting together, bringing our trains. Like I showed you the ones that we brought there. Every one of these guys here has brought or has some trains that they want to bring and that they want to run. And actually, it's really, really neat from this perspective too, because the trains, you can see how big the layout is. We've got the power and we've got the operation to run. We generally will run as many as 3 trains on 3 different tracks at the same time. So we'll have probably about 9 trains running at the same time on this layout when we get it rocking and rolling.
No, it's cross country.
Well, welcome, Annabelle Hamlin. Glad you could join us. We're here at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. This is the Midwest Division of the Train Collectors Association's modular layout. We're on location as we set up the modular layout for our show tomorrow. Here, we've got a show where we're going to be showing it off. Wheaton, Illinois, 1300 South President Lane. Come join us. We'll be here from 9 until 4 on Saturday and noon until 4 on Sunday. Glad you could join us. Please, if you're just joining us, welcome. I'm Wally, the guy who takes GFW Trains places. There's George from GFW Trains over here. He's kind of laying back today because he's been helping put this modular layout together that we have got. Showing it off a little bit today, or they're putting it together today. I was going to end the stream a little bit earlier, but we're getting really, really close to getting it powered up and running some trains. So I'd love to have people on here as we start running some trains because it's going to be a lot of fun to see those trains roll. Do me a favor if you're just coming through the door, smash that like button. Helps a lot with getting the stream out to the algorithm pushing it out to other people in the YouTube world. Welcome back, Isaiah. So Randall says, by the way, the West Plains Model Railroad Club October display is located at the heart of the Ozarks Fairgrounds in West Plains, Missouri, in a building behind the main fairgrounds. But cool. Everybody, if you live around there, make it out there. Yeah, numbers are popping up and around the mid to high 20s here, which is really cool, guys. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. So, Aaron, you like my O-scale hauler there? Of course. I'm sure you do.
Oh, yeah. It's, you got it's a race of teamwork. Yeah.
I know I need to get an edition this size. I only need to get an edition, but then I need clearance to be able to lay out this big as well. Yes. The run here, I think that they said that it's 40 by 16 is the size that we got going on here. I believe that the minimum radius curves that we have in here is 080.
You've already up your RPMs are up. So the line is going faster, faster. So you're really flying. And then the last guy just running.
Hey, Randall Ellison. What's up? Here we go. Trains on the track, boys and girls.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, starting with the Hudson.
Indigenous people running doesn't sound right.
There you go. Cool Hudson. It's on the track, folks.
That's for, it's just scale, it would be a chain.
Isaiah's saying if there's one train show yet that you have not been to, you always wanted to, what would it be? I know for George it's York, and that's going to be a box that's checked off next week. For me, gosh, I forget what it's called. There's a train show I hear about out in East. I think it's called the Big E or something like that, the Big H, the Big something or other. That's the one that I've heard about that I'd like to go to. Right, yeah, George is learning and taking it all in, that's for sure. Hey, another person's wanting to sing, wants you to sing. George Mr. Pictovid gave George a little super chat. We tried to get George to sing in front of all these guys here in person, and he was a little embarrassed to do that. Well, Randall, hey, thanks for swinging by. Then you have. Yeah. No problem. We'll see you around the roundhouse, all right? Don't let the caboose hit you on the way out. So, yep, train's on track. I think we're getting close. We get some more over here. Ooh, there we go. There we go. We've got life.
The wires, the coating for the wire is soy-based. So they're looking for the soybeans. Oh, yeah. Something to eat. Nothing to eat. So they eat the wire.
There we go. We're running trains.
$2,300.
They happened to our car, George. Huh? They happened to our car. They happened to the Flex. $1,200, George. Yeah, there we go. We got trains running. That's a fun little train. That Hudson's a nice one. There we go. You can actually get this Hudson really reasonably priced, too. Good show. That away. Finally got trains running here. So those guys that are coming into the stream now, welcome to the stream. This is Friends Friday here at On location at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, getting ready for our train show that we're having tomorrow here. The One Line Church invited us in to show off our trains to the community. So it's an open event. Anybody from anywhere can come out. So please join us here if you're in the Chicagoland area. It is going to be from 9 until 4 on Saturday and from noon until 4 on Sunday. George and I won't be here all day on both of the days, but George and I will be here on Saturday from 2 until 4, and then on Sunday all day on Sunday. There we go. We got some operation going. So as you can see, we went from the third rail to the second rail. We're operating on the second rail now. You got it, Aaron. Start her up. And you'll see the train coming through here, going into the tunnel.
No flash photography.
Coming out. There we go. It is coming into the third.
Spark off of it.
Or no. Dwight, you're only 77 miles from here. Oh, that's cool. Where you at, Dwight? If you're well, 77 miles is a little bit far about coming out, but if you do come out, that'd be cool. We'll let you run some trains. We'll let anybody who run trains who's coming out. There we go, with some success. I think that we might be seeing it hit the third loop in here, coming through these points. There we go. Jimmy's going to switch the switch there. Here it comes through here, going into the third layup. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Oh, you live in Ottawa. Shoot, Dwight, we live right down the road from you. The GFW Trains Worldwide Studio and the S Railroad is right up the road from you in Yorkville, Illinois. So good to have you with us. I'm glad that you joined us this evening and are watching train videos. This is good stuff. All right, Train Finder Craig with a 199 super sticker. Let me see here. Little red caboose, check, check, little red caboose, check, check, little red caboose, behind the train. So DB Tech's wondering why George isn't there. Well, he and my mom are busy getting ready for the trip to York. By the way, Train Finder Craig, thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate that. Like I said, that's going to go a long way to me getting George's dimples filled in. Got to fill in those dimples before he figures out how to use them. There we go. So yeah, we're on location here at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, 1300 South President Avenue. We'll be here all weekend. Saturday, we're going to be here from 9 until 4, and then on Sunday, we are going to be here from noon until 4. So yeah, that was us, Dwight. We're right down the road from you, from Ottawa there. You probably pass by our house all the time coming up, if you're ever driving out of Ottawa on Route 71. It runs right by our house, right? Route 7147 is kind of where we live at over there. Interesting. So you in O-scale trains then? Hey, Jeopardizer, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. We're on location here at the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois, where we just put together the Midwest Division's modular layout. I'm Wally, part of GFW Trains. GFW Trains, George over there. He's been busy putting together this modular group. The modular layout. We're putting the finishing touches on it. We just got the first train running around the track, and I'm glad you could join us here. We're on location. No, Dad, that's not true. I sent you the address this afternoon. After you said you didn't get it sent, and I sent it to you, even noting on the email that I sent to you that the email from the club has your email address on it. So don't say that that's a problem with you not getting the address. I did send that to you. Well, hey, Isabel Hamlin, we'll see you around the roundhouse. Thanks for coming by. It's also on the Midwest Division's newsletters, Dad. Yeah. The address to the church here. Oh, yeah. So there we go. There's my my O-scale hauler and George's O-scale hauler down there. Let's see, getting some more stuff going on here. Looks like we got some Pennsylvania heavyweights coming on. Can't believe that guy went on again. Lots of heavy iron coming on here now. Here comes George's train right here. 4014. All kinds of neat stuff coming out. 4014. We got ourselves a scale GG1, another one of my favorites. Ooh, my favorite, 4876. Dick, is that who's the manufacturer of that?
Mike's Train House.
Mike's Train House.
But it's been converted.
Ooh, it's a
I
convert.
replaced all of the electronics with electric railroad.
Okay.
And we've got the catenary as the antenna.
Oh, no
Wired
kidding.
it into the body of the.
Oh,
It had a connection underneath the catenary.
That's really neat.
Center post.
How much did it cost you to do that, Dick?
$300.
Yeah?
$300 or $400, yeah, something like that.
And then what? Then now it runs off
TMCC.
Very cool.
Because I tried it, it was a Proto 1. And we couldn't get it to work on, the Proto 1s just don't like to play with TMCC.
Right.
So we converted it.
Well, that's a nice piece you got there. Here's over here.
It was from Frank.
Oh, wow. Dad, I sent the email to G. Worderick, and it's on the email list to send to G. Worderick. Here's the brand new Southern Pacific from Tim's Trains right there. Beautiful looking engine, isn't it? Jerry, these are all O-scale here.
That book was. Oh yeah. Not smoke. What?
Yeah. Lehigh River Subdivision wants to know if that's holy smoke. I think it is. No, I hear you, Train Finder Craig. Well, we have got a couple of different power supplies that we use. We use the Mike's Train House Z4000 over here for a couple parts of the layout, but it's some real homebrewed stuff that we've got going on. I don't even know where to even start. But over there where George is at, there's the power control, the power base in this, and it's kind of some homebrewed stuff. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries, Train Finder Craig. We'll get you at York another year. I know, isn't it crazy that that GS4 or that big boy makes the GS4 look small? The big boy's still coming online on that track. We got that beautiful scale GG1, that Pennsylvania passenger set coming behind it. I believe this is GS6. This is the new Vision Line one. Yeah, I wonder. Nobody's put the big boy and the duplex next to each other. I wonder what they would look like. Yeah. If you go back and watch the earlier part of the live stream, you can see more of the train layout coming together. Yeah, it is. It is. Tim, this is a AC6?
No,
Okay, I don't know what it is. Help me out.
GS4.
That's what I meant. GS4.
It's the better looking daylight than 4449.
Oh.
I know.
That one survived?
No, 4457 got scrapped.
Oh, which one did?
4449 didn't get scrapped.
Ah,
Neither did
ah.
GS6 4460.
So 4449 is a survivor. This one did it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But this is cooler because it doesn't have any skirting.
I like skirts.
What's the fun of skirts when you can't see what's underneath?
Get canceled. Lehigh River Subdivision agrees with Tim. He likes that all black GS4.
All around house.
Pretty neat stuff here. You can see we're getting some more scenery and some more buildings on the layout up over here. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. I'm Wally from GFW Trains, coming right at you. George is setting up and operating trains in here. Here's some scenery that we've got on the layout that's coming on Lionelville. It's all coming together, folks.
I'm all the way.
We're having some issues with there we go, the big boys up and going. Got it figured out? Wheels are spinning on George's brain there on trying to get that big boy rolling. Right. So George is having some problems when the sounds come on. The big boy doesn't work. When the sounds are off, the big boy works. It's one or the other, apparently. Getting frustrated on that.
Not as many sellers. They're only using 3 walls. Main wall and 2 A, 2 B. Back to the business.
Go back over there and check out this GS4 or AC7 2 9er 17. Here comes a cab forward.
So the board translates all of that. I wired it on the wall, so made that configured for me. You wired one order.
There's that cab forward.
And I thought I did. No, I wired the antenna.
Is that one not working either? The cab forward is not working, George? All right, so if you're rolling through the door, check this out. This is cool, isn't it? Midwest Division Train Collectors Association's modular layout. We'll be up and operating it here. I'm proud to bring it to you here on GFW Trains. We're going to be operating it tomorrow from the One Line Church in Wheaton, Illinois. That's at 1300 South President Avenue. We're going to be here on, that's what I meant, President Street, South President Street, 1300.
You'll learn eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, go back tomorrow
And come. We'll have a lot of cool stuff going on here. 9 until 4.
until 4 tomorrow. And then we've got there we go. Yeah. So that's what you got, the cab forward here. Rolling around. There is. Yeah, you like that, DB Tech? George loves them. And George joined the George Club of. Yeah, I hope that he gets that big boy working too. Not sure what the problem is with that, but I think he put it away, so it's probably not going to get working tonight. Although he is bringing out Big Boy's friend, which I haven't really seen. You've seen it on the stream, but we got the 3976 Challenger coming out. So what were the SP2884 that were conventional called, George? You know? No? Not ringing a bell?
Oh, AC9s.
AC9s, that's right. So Challenger's coming on. Something rolling around. I'm going to go catch up with that. I think that's Tim's
They could have run it
GS4.
and reroute the wire over the top of it. They didn't have the road.
Yeah, that's a neat one right there. Wow. Better be some pretty nifty paperwork there from Neil Young. Hopefully something well worth it. It's a big price tag. Yeah, you're right. Sell your car to buy all that paperwork.
I don't know where the channel is at, what the mom is. It's riding up in there.
Well, it sounds like a Challenger over there is our cab forward, but sounds like that Challenger is coming online. Well, we're about ready to hit that 2-hour mark, and I think we're going to roll the stream down a little bit after we hit two hours. Seen the modular group come together, the modular layout come together. Things are rocking and rolling. We're here at the One Line Church, Wheaton, Illinois, getting ready for our train show tomorrow. We just got the layout up and operational. There we go. Is that challenging? 1300 South President Street, Wheaton, Illinois. Come join us. We'll be here tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. All right, everybody. I think we're going to roll this out. George, come on over here for a second. We'll hit this. Here I am. There's George. Glad you could all join us tonight. We had a great time sharing this layout with you. It's 1300 South President Street in Wheaton, Illinois. We'll be here tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. George and I will be here from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then we're open again on Sunday at noon until 4 p.m. And George and I will be here the whole time. But come by, check us out, One Line Church, Midwest Division Modular Layout. Also, if you're going to New York, we're going to be having our George GFW Trains tailgate out there. Chicago hot dogs, Chicago root beer. We're going to have a great time. Well, hey, thanks for joining us this evening. Hope that you're going to have a great weekend. See you on the roundhouse. All right, guys. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you around. Have a good one now.